Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen Chittock. It is day 12 of 30 Days of Happiness. And today I am wearing my Pepperdine sweatshirt and I want to tell a little bit of story, a little bit of paint you a picture of when I got into Pepperdine. So I don't know what it's like now, but when I was younger, my cousins went to Pepperdine and I was like, oh, my cousins went, it's in Malibu, it's beautiful, I'm gonna go to Pepperdine. So I took a picture there when I was in high school. I think I was in high school and I was like, Pepperdine, my future home. I posted it on Facebook. It was like a big thing. And then when it was coming to apply, a lot of students weren't getting in. I don't know what the acceptance rate was, but it was very low. And so I was like, okay, how am I going to get in? Like, I know this is where I'm going. I believed it. I had been thinking about it for a long time. And so I was like, I just know I'm really good with words. I'm a really good writer. I can write the best entrance essay to get me in. So that was my plan. That was my goal. So I wrote my essay. I was like reading my essay, like, this is the best essay. It must have been channeled from the Lord. Like, I loved it. So I got an acceptance letter. Very cool. I also got into this other college I was looking at and I ended up going there. So it's not necessarily a story of like, this is what I always wanted and I got it. It's very much a story of like thoughts turn to things and you're capable of achieving what you want. But most importantly, choosing what is right for you and choosing what you actually want and what feels the best might be a different path than what you think you want. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. And when I wear this sweatshirt, I think about how unlikely it was or how low the chances were of getting into Pepperdine at that time and how I got in and how thoughts can turn to things and you can create your reality, absolutely. And you can go another path too. It's just like a good assessment of me. Like, you're not tied to anything that you've decided in the past. Like, it's a very freeing feeling for me that like I can create whatever I want, these big, beautiful things. And like, I also can make the best choice for myself, which might be a different choice. I don't know if all this makes sense. Write in the comments if it makes sense to you guys, or if you have anything like this that you're thinking about or that comes to mind, that like a big goal you attained and then you ended up wanting something else, but it's still really inspiring because like you achieved it and then you can make another choice, but it still feels really good because you achieved this thing. So that's basically what I'm saying with that. And yeah, I've just been having a very chill day. We've been hanging around, cooking a little bit, hanging with my son. We did our naps, did a little energy cure stuff. I linked that book yesterday in the comments if you want to go check out what I'm talking about. Yesterday's video, day 11, that's where it's at. So yeah, it's been a really chill day and I've just been thinking about how we're creating our lives. Oh, another thing I did was I journaled all the things I love about exactly where I am right now, because I think naturally in life, evolving is just kind of inevitable. Like, you want to evolve, or I want to evolve. I want to always be growing. And so that means like I'm never gonna be there, but enjoying the unfolding, enjoying the journey, as they say, that's a really beautiful thing. And I really want to enjoy wherever I'm at. So I was just making this list of like, I love this and I love this and I love this and I love this about where I'm at, and just focusing on all the things that I really loved. And something I was thinking about was when I first got into the work of Byron Katie, which like I have a lot of videos on the work of Byron Katie. So if maybe you found me through those videos, or maybe you'd be interested in them, I can either link them, or you could just go to my page and find the work of Byron Katie. I took a lot about her work. But when I started that, a lot of it was finding reasons to support the new belief, like switching around your beliefs, questioning your beliefs, and finding reasons or ways to support your new belief. So when it comes to finding ways to support your new belief, like say it was a belief like, I don't love this, and you turned around to I love it, or I want this to happen. You have to be honest with, or at least I noticed, I had to be honest with the answers, like ways where it was actually true. So the same thing with appreciation or gratitude. Like I noticed I can't be appreciative or grateful for things that other people say I should be appreciative or grateful for. I have to be appreciative and grateful of things that I actually am appreciative and grateful for. And that's going to look different to every person. And that's why I try not to superimpose like, oh, look at this person, look at all these things that they should love. Like, how do I know? How do I know what they love, what they appreciate? Like, there's weird things where I've said things to people and I'm like, oh, this is gonna come across like the wrong way, or they're gonna think this, and they're like, wow, that meant the world to me. So you just don't know how people are gonna take things. And so that's how I treat myself in my journaling. I'm like, I gotta be honest. Like, what is it I actually appreciate? And I guarantee if two people were in the same life, they would have different lists. Like, you have personal preferences and things that mean a ton to me don't mean a ton to other people, and vice versa, which is why the comparison thing is really silly too. Like, I just make my appreciation list for myself. I used to make gratitude lists, I think a little more from like, what are other things people would like, but it got me so out of sync with my own guidance system and my own feelings that I liked and what I really wanted to go for in life and what would really affect my quality of life, because that is different for every person and you just don't know what's going on in their heads, which is really what I'm noticing is where success is where quality of life is. It's what you're thinking about where you're at. Because there's a person who can be completely down in the dumps, but have like a really good day and feel hope and like they're in ecstasy. Or a person who seemingly has everything, who's focusing on like one thing that went wrong 10 years ago or hung up on another issue and they're just like miserable because they're focusing on that. So yeah, I've just learned this is such a personal journey, and to just really embrace the weird things that I appreciate that other people might not appreciate, and really just take it as an individual journey to happiness and an individual journey to the life I want to live and how I want to feel. So those are my thoughts for today. This is day 12. I will see you tomorrow for day 13.